when I started driving a truck, I started on a concrete mixer. Shout out to G&B Finch, who gave me my first HGV ride, and to Russell Gus Metzen, my father-in-law, who made the introduction. It was a bit of an odd thing. Go along for an interview with somebody, they offer you a job even though you haven't passed your test. Well, there's the thing. But when I started driving and parked up for the weekend, went home in my car, you drive your car. It's like a car. And then when I go back on the Monday, it's like relearning the whole thing over and over. So it's like getting used to the size of it again, getting used to where the mirrors are. And mine had a particular thing. It didn't have aircon. Well, it had aircon, but it didn't work. So I had to have the windows open. And if you drive a truck, you may know that if that side mirror comes in and the window's open, that window's braking. So it's a case of having to have that window closed. So if the mirror gets smacked in by a hedge, because you're going down little country lanes, you need that window shut for the strength. Anyway, now I find myself in the opposite scenario, where I cover best part of a couple of thousand miles each week in the truck, and most weekends I try not to drive. It's just a thing, because I drive for a living. I don't really want to be driving. Sometimes it's unavoidable. This weekend we had a little bit of driving to do for my youngest and her boyfriend, who's a musician. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, yeah, so now I actually find myself, we have this lever on the right hand side that's it's called the auxiliary brake, but its common name is the retarder. And basically what that does is it will slow down your truck without you having to put your foot on the brake. So it's balanced between using the auxiliary brake and the brakes. So if you're like now, I'm approaching a roundabout in about a mile and a half. So when I get up closer towards the roundabout, I'll be at 50 miles an hour, because we're average speed check here all the way through to the A17. So as you approach, you pull on the auxiliary lever and take your foot off the accelerator, and the truck will start slowing down because it's impeding the engine. Yeah, I think they used to call it an exhaust brake, but I suppose it depends. I think the ones on the Scanias are hydraulic. But basically it just chokes the engine and stops the engine from moving you on. And so now in my car, if I'm going down a hill, which we have a few of where we live, and as you're approaching the give way line, coming down one particular hill, I find myself putting the windscreen wipers on in my car to slow down. Anybody else do that? Any other little quirks? I know my wife says, why did you take that corner so wide? It's because I don't want to cut the line. So you find yourself driving the car like the truck, not crossing the white lines. I just find myself driving everywhere at 56 miles an hour. So I don't need to go any faster than that. All you're going to do is catch up with traffic. Yeah, let me know what you do in your car that's a little bit odd. And is it just a case of, well, the more you do it, the less you do, or the other way around? I don't know. Let me know. Windsock out.